In 1525, one of the most shocking military defeats in European history unfolded at the Battle of Pavia. The powerful King Francis I of France was captured, changing the course of European politics for years to come. How did this battle lead to the capture of a king? Let's dive into the dramatic clash that shaped the future of Europe. At the heart of the Battle of Pavia was a rivalry between two of the most powerful men in Europe, Francis I of France and Charles V, the Holy Roman Emperor. Both rulers sought dominance over northern Italy, a region rich in wealth and strategic importance. The stage was set for a showdown that would determine who controlled the Italian peninsula, and by extension, much of Europe. In 1524, Francis I launched an ambitious campaign to conquer northern Italy, focusing on the city of Pavia. His forces, bolstered by thousands of mercenaries and elite French knights, laid siege to the city. However, the imperial defenders, commanded by Charles de Lannoy, held firm, waiting for reinforcements from the Holy Roman Empire. Unbeknownst to Francis, a larger battle was about to unfold that would change everything. On February 24, 1525, the imperial army, reinforced by highly disciplined Spanish tercios and German landsknechts, launched a surprise attack on the French camp. Francis I, confident in his knights and cannons, underestimated the strength and organization of his enemies. His decision to stay near Pavia, rather than regroup, would prove to be a fatal mistake. As the French knights charged into the imperial lines, they were met with a deadly wall of gunfire from Spanish arquebusiers, a new and devastating form of warfare. The French cavalry, once the pride of Europe, was cut down by disciplined infantry. Meanwhile, Francis fought valiantly at the front, but the French army was crumbling around him. In just a few hours, what had seemed like a promising campaign had turned into a disaster. In the chaos of the battle, King Francis I found himself surrounded by enemy forces. Despite his bravery, he was captured by imperial soldiers, marking the first time in centuries that a reigning monarch had been taken prisoner on the battlefield. His famous words, "All is lost, save honor," echoed through history as he was taken into custody. The capture of Francis I shocked Europe and left France without its king. With Francis I in captivity, Charles V held all the cards. The Treaty of Madrid in 1526 forced Francis to make huge concessions, including surrendering territory and abandoning his claims in Italy. But despite his promises, Francis would not keep his word, and the battle sparked further conflict between France and the Holy Roman Empire. The Battle of Pavia not only shifted the balance of power in Italy but also set the stage for decades of rivalry between these two great powers. The Battle of Pavia left a lasting mark on European history. It demonstrated the power of new military technologies, like firearms, over traditional cavalry tactics. The defeat also weakened France's position in Italy and bolstered the power of Charles V, who would dominate European politics for years to come. The battle, and the dramatic capture of Francis I, became a symbol of the unpredictable nature of war and the fragility of even the most powerful monarchs. The Battle of Pavia wasn't just a military defeat, it was a moment that reshaped European politics and marked the rise of a new era in warfare. If you want to explore more pivotal battles and moments that changed the course of history, hit that like button, subscribe, and join us as we uncover more legendary stories from the past.